They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. Bless. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lock, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got all the. I got talking a wide selection. You tryna take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Pass to Brooks. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Kuminga. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Butler with the ball. Green picks him up. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Şengün. Inside. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The open shot, Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. Brooks left side. Outside, Green. And here's Thompson for three. Rebounded by Green. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 3. Now Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Curry to halt the run. Thompson with some nice D. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Pass to Şengün. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
One way to beat good defense, use There's that double clutch.
Outside Curry. Here's Kuminga. Here's Green. Defended by Şengün. Spins. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 6. Kuminga up top. Outside, Green. Back to Kuminga. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Green.
Well, Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Outside Whitmore. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Smith. Green for 3. On target from range.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Here's Butler. Eason with some nice D.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And the free throw, no good. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And Şengün gets it to go.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. An easy 2 on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Down low. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well,
18.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness, a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
The Rockets lead by 9. Smith outside. Pass to Whitmore. Smith outside. Out to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Rocket subs. Thompson. Fred VanVleet.
Here's Curry. of the second, 2 minutes gone by. Yep, count it. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness, not going to shy away from contact.
To the inside, out to Thompson. Back to Eason. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Eason's got his first 2 points.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Here's Butler. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 9. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Podziemski. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, right?
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Curry, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Both teams will make substitutions and a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Pass to Brooks. For 3. Buries it from 3. Brooks has got 6.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
A minute 15 left in the second period. Here's Jackson Davis. No good again that time. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points to the paint. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Pass to Podziemski. To the middle. Thompson with a steal. And here's Brooks, guarded by Payton. It's good. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Thompson with the block. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Şengün. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Spencer. Here's Butler. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Curry. Thompson pulls it in.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now Şengün. Inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Warriors trail by 19. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Warriors ball.
Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Assisted by
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Down low. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Houston. Green with the ball. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Curry's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 21. To the inside. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski.
Podziemski.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Green. Brooks, right side. Van Vliet up top. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Thompson outside. Fires the three. And Houston another three.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And they pick up 2. Curry's got 6.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Warriors trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, B.A., a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Back to Green. Outside Podziemski. From the top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2. Podziemski's got 4 points this quarter. Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Smith. Kuminga pulls it in. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's an 18-point game. Back to Butler. Driving in. Outside Pajemski. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for the Rockets, Steven Adams. Whitmore.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. The Rockets lead by 18. Inside, Smith. Here's Whitmore outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Butler. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tari Eason. These are his first free throws of the game. Butler hits them both. 5 ticks left in the third quarter of the game. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to over...
The Rockets, 48.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's Holiday. Pass to Şengün. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're